Welcome back, everybody. It's Mr. Short. We're jumping around a little bit in my classroom, so you're going to see some videos. If you're not in my class, might come out of order, but it's because we're getting ready to take some testing, and the stuff we're going to see here pops up on the testing. So I'll try to get the other videos out this week also for Module 3, but right now my class is on Module 6. And when you're ripping stuff out, make sure this first page, page 3 for Module 6 for 4th grade Eureka Squared, make sure you have this page, because this page here, and it's going to almost help you do your homework for you. It's going to make it so easy, okay? Where we're working on all these different parts right here. So remember, a acute angle is smaller than a right angle. Remember, it's like acute. An angle is where two lines, right, come together. That's going to give us an angle. An endpoint, well, we haven't gotten there yet, but that's where we look over here. Well, we haven't gotten to that one yet. We're going to get there. So a lot of these we might not have gotten to yet, or we're not getting to, or we haven't seen yet, but we're going to see. Remember, obtuse is bigger than 90. Our 90-degree angle is shown right here with the square. Parallel are two lines that can go on forever and ever and ever and not intersect. Perpendicular means they run into each other. And we'll cover all the rest of these as we're going, as they pop up. But I just want to go over a couple of them with now. But just saying, this page, let me zoom out a little bit. All right. This page for family math, lines and angles, page 3, man, it's really valuable. You want to keep this one for this whole first section here, for topic A, until you take that first quiz. This will really help you. All right, so let's look at tonight's. Remember, too, why I'm flipping to tonight's homework. These are all pages you should have at home with you. If this video is helping you out or helping someone else out, do me a favor, like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. All right, see how many subscribers I can get. I have rewards up for my class. The more subscribers I get, the more rewards my class gets. And maybe by me helping you out, I get enough subscribers, you guys can help me out. All right, so let's go over tonight's homework. Again, this is Mr. Short. This is Eureka Math Squared, 4th grade, Module 6, Lesson 1. Find a point, ray, line, and line segment in the figure. Complete the table. So you're going to find a point, a ray, a line, and a line segment. Well, if I go back to that first page, here's page 3 again. A point. Example, it says A, and it shows a little dot there. Notation A. So if we look, where is A on here? A is right here. A is just a single dot, right? A single location. So if I look on here for a single dot, right, we need the dot to show it, or else we could never see it. With the strongest microscope, we could never see it, is what I've been told. So a point could be A, B, C, or D. Any of those could be a point. Pick whichever one you want. I want to pick point A. Okay? Array, well, let's look back down here. Array is, it starts from a point and it goes through the next point with an arrow. So starts at a point and goes through the next point with an arrow. Just like if we go from Y to X, it keeps going, or Y to Z, it keeps going. So does D through E and E through F. So there's all kinds of those. So let's look over here. So we got to start with a point, keep going. There's not an arrow there. We have an arrow here, but we also have an arrow here. We have an arrow here. At the other end, there's no arrow. So we can say ray is going to be B to D. So write B, D. All right. For a line, if we look at a line is right here. A line, let me get a little closer. There we go. This is back on page 3. A line has an arrow that keeps going both ways. So that means the line goes on forever. So you can say this is line CD or line DC on this one, right? Here it is right here. If we look on our paper here, line, we're looking at the end of all these. There's an arrow there, but not an arrow here. There's no arrow here, no arrow here. But we have an arrow here and an arrow here. So you can call this line AB. If you want, you could call it line BA also. Whatever works better for you. And our last one is a line segment. A line segment. If we look at line segments ended a point, ended a point. So there's a point and the line does not keep going. There's no arrows. That would be a line segment. So if we look back here, our line segment, if we look looking for a line segment. I have A to C is my only one because B to D keeps going. And we go past A, we go past B. So A to C are the only ones I have. So I'm going to put A, C. All right, the next one, you're going to have to do some of these on your own. It says follow the directions for part A through E. Use a straight edge, like a ruler or a piece of paper or the edge of a book. Anything like that will work. If not, do the best you can to draw it straight. That's fine. Use a straight edge. Points X and Y are given. So here is X. Oops, sorry. Here is X and here is Y. Okay, draw, what's that symbol right there? What is that symbol? Well, if you look back over here, where do we see it? Oh, we see it right here. That's a line. So it says draw X, Y. So we're going to go like this. I don't have a straight edge. I'm doing the best I can. And there is my X, Y. All right. So now the next one says, draw a point that is not an XY, label it Z. Draw, what is this over here? It's a line segment, YZ. Use, ow, I just hit my hand on the desk, that hurt. All right, use this up here to help you down here. Look at the symbols, okay? Look at the symbols on this paper, this page, to help you. Might be a good idea to add the symbols over here if you want real quick to help you out do this. You don't got to keep going back and forth. All right. I'm not going to do much more on this for you. Here, I'll be nice. We'll do one more thing. Here, Z. Now you got to finish doing all the drawing on your own. On the back, which is page 10. A company sells 61,322 red hats. It sells 8,743 fewer blue hats than red hats. It sells 16,400 more green hats than red hats. How many hats does the company sell in all? Use the equation to show how you found out. And then down here, is your answer reasonable? Explain. So it sells this many red hats, but this many fewer blue hats than red hats. So I would subtract this number from this number, find that number, and write. You want to write red hats, blue hats, and green hats. I can tell you at the end because it wants to know how many hats the company sell. At the very end, you're going to be adding all these colors together. So subtract this number from this number to find blue, write it here. This one, it sells more green hats than red hats. So it sells more, which means you're going to need to add this number to this number, put that number here, and then just take that red hats number, you already have it here, add all those up, and tell me what your answer is. I'm not really about, is your answer reasonable? If you show the work, your answer is reasonable. If you can show me what you were thinking by showing me your work, your answer will be reasonable. All right. I hope that helps out. Again, like, subscribe. I need to get some more subscribers to help you guys more. The more you help me, the more I can help you. Or the more I help you, are you helping me more? Interesting question to think about. All right, again, I'm Mr. Short. This is Eureka Math Squared, 4th grade, Module 6, Lesson 1. And as always, have a good night.